Hey, the Philippines has eased its foreign investment laws. We're going to talk about that today, so stick around. Hey guys, before we get started with today's video, just got to ask two favors of you. Give the video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And please, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you don't miss any uploads, because we got some good ones coming. So without further delay, let's get on with the video. Hey guys, welcome back. USA to Philippines Life channel with your host, me, Mike. I'm back in the home office doing my thing. Tomorrow I'm back to work. Still a little bit sore, but we're getting there. So I'm going to pass over a lot of the negativity and bad things that are going on in the world. And there's some bad stuff going on right now, as you all are aware. I'm going to talk about possibly a bright spot for those of us who are going to be retiring in the Philippines. And that is, the Philippines has relaxed its foreign investment laws, which, like the property ownership, always kind of keeps foreigners out from being sole owners. The same thing with foreign investment. Foreigners weren't able to own businesses. You can invest. It was a certain percentage that you could own of a business, but you couldn't own the business 100%. Well, that's changed. So we're going to take a look at, there's tons of articles. I'm going to flash some of the ones, and some of them are from the PNA.gov, the official news agency website, and they've put multiple articles out. So the country is promoting this. So they're hot on this. They want to bring in some foreign investors. They know this is going to be good for the economy. So we're going to take a look at the Global Finance GFMag.com's article, because I think it's a kind of comprehensive little quick breakdown of what this means. And I'll showing a screenshot of that now, and you guys can read along. I'll leave it up. The Philippines eases tough foreign investment laws. Foreign companies will soon be able to own 100% companies in most economic sectors. This came out on March 2nd, but this has been the crescendo of this change has been building. Today's the 7th that I'm filming this, so from the 2nd to the 7th, I keep seeing articles. I keep posting them in the Facebook group. Again, if you're not a member of the Facebook group, please join. So this could be something interesting for those of us maybe are a little younger, maybe have a little extra capital, you're looking to invest. This could be a good opportunity. It could be, I'm looking at it as an opportunity to potentially get me the heck out of New Jersey sooner, if I can find the right thing to get into. And maybe some of you guys might be thinking of the same. So let's see what the Global Finance Mag has to say on this article. The Philippines is set to ease some of Southeast Asia's most prohibitive investment laws as the country struggles to exit the COVID-19 pandemic. In February, the Philippine Congress approved a series of amendments to the Public Service Act that will roll back restrictions on foreign investments in public services such as telecommunications, airlines, and railways. The reforms could attract as much as 299 billion Philippine pesos, 5.8 billion in investments over 5 years, according to the Philippine House Ways and Means Chair Joey Salcida. The approved bill must be signed by President Rodrigo Duterte, and I believe, as I'm recording this, that's already happened. According to the Philippine News Agency, the Philippine government's official newswire, the bill allows up to 100% foreign ownership in all economic sectors, or nearly all. Current laws limit foreign ownership in public utilities to 40%, and going forward, some sectors judged critical to national security will remain subject to that restriction. They include transmission and distribution of electricity, petroleum, water pipelines, sewerage, seaports, public utility vehicles, the PNA says. PSA is a game changer, says Eb Hincliffe, an executive director of American Chamber of Commerce in the Philippines. It will not only help create jobs for Filipinos, good-paying jobs, but also bring in much-needed technology as a second benefit. Storied family dynasties that dominated local business sectors have been accused of keeping wages low and encouraging the government to maintain its antipathy toward foreign investors. The credible threat of competition, says Salcida, reduces monopoly or oligopoly power and encourages local players to improve efficiency. But analysts warn the reforms will succeed only if they coincide with the efforts to stamp out deeply entrenched corruption and stifling bureaucracy. For years, the Philippines was dubbed the sick man of Asia, as investors avoided the country in favor of fast-growing markets such as Vietnam. Investors also fret over the country's human rights record and possibility that Ferdinand Marcos Jr., scion of the former dictator Ferdinand Marcos, could become president in May's election. So there you have it. So we don't really know how far down the trickle down of this new policy is going to be, but I think it definitely opens the door for some investment. There's definitely going to be opportunity for those of us who maybe want to throw a little money into the country. After careful evaluation of where it's going, I think it's a good thing. So again, it's a little bright spot of good news is seeing how the country is adjusting itself post-pandemic, or as we come out of the pandemic. And I suspect we're going to see more adjustments in how the Philippines handles things like this, potentially even the property ownership thing. That might change a little bit. I wouldn't bet the bank on that, but you never know. The way things are right now, the country's looking to bolster itself and build itself back up. So stay tuned on that. But this to me represented a huge change in the Philippines and could represent some opportunity for some of us, maybe not starting a business there on our own, but potentially investing some money, in some companies that look like they're going to get in there and be able to compete with, as the article indicated, with some of the perhaps more entrenched sole Filipino companies that were lousy with corruption and bureaucracy. So it definitely could be a game changer. So stay tuned on that for, it could be a good thing. So I just wanted to talk about that because, again, I kept seeing these articles keep coming up about it. So they're definitely pushing that. And as usual, let me know in the comments what you guys think of it. Is it something that you think could make retirement a little better? Does it have no bearing on us? What are your feelings on it? And do you feel that there's going to be more changes in other areas as a result of coming out of the pandemic? So tell me what you think. Love the comments. Again, if you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell, get those notifications of the uploads. You don't want to miss out. It's going to get interesting as we get closer and closer to our Philippines trip. So we definitely want you guys all on board with that. It's going to be a boatload of content coming out before, during, and after our trip back to Iloilo City, which we can't wait. So with that, I'm going to wrap this video up. As we here at USA to Philippines Life channel always like to say, wherever you guys are in the world, stay well, stay safe, stay blessed, stay informed, and we're going to see you real soon with another video. And I thank you very much for watching.